President Biden, whose son is now a convicted felon, held a rich Hollywood elite fundraiser in California to raise money for his 2024 presidential campaign. Conservatives were quick to point out that Biden was painfully slow and old while he was walking off the stage, and former President Obama had to help Biden off the stage. This comes after Biden's son was found guilty of felony charges. Liberals are claiming Biden is just fine. During the event, Biden said, quote, "Hey, guess what? Sprawer, economy's bra people nu döver. You have the highest unemployment, the lowest unemployment rate. It's 50 years. We have working, we've had over 15 million people brand new higher end workforce. You know, my son says you ought to have we all have very short-term subscriptions for your jobs. For what you accomplish, and you should say Joe Jobs."
And guess what? It's growing. The economy's growing. People are doing better. We have the highest unemployment, the lowest unemployment rate in 50 years. We have more people. We've had over 15 million people, brand new, higher end of the workforce. You know, my son says we all have we all have various short-term descriptions for your jobs. For what you accomplished. You should say Joe Jobs.
No one really knows what Biden was trying to say here. I think he was trying to say that the economy is good. No one really knows, but I know one thing is for sure. President Biden's son has been convicted of multiple felony charges. President Biden appeared to get lost during the G7 summit last week. During the G7 summit, European leaders watched as a gas-powered aircraft polluting the air flew over them and dropped a parachuter who landed in front of them. Biden, however, was looking backwards and waving at a man who was minding his own business. One of the European leaders had to bring President Biden back to look at the main event, and then Biden slowly put on his glasses in an old man fashion. In other news, former President Trump is announcing that he will eliminate the tip tax for workers who make a living off tips. Republicans love the idea so much they now believe Trump can win the state of Nevada in the 2024 election because Las Vegas has the most tip workers. Conservatives are beginning to write a note on tip receipts, explaining that Trump will get rid of their tip taxes if he is elected president, which will further cement Trump's victory in Nevada.
In fact, on your receipt, when you get your receipt for a restaurant, you know who sent me one? Kid Rock. How good is Kid Rock? Isn't he great? But he sent me a receipt. And he wrote on the receipt, "Vote for Trump and you won't pay taxes on tips." He wrote that on the receipt. I said, that's very smart. That's very smart. Smart guy.
That does it for today's newscast. I'll end this video with a funny clip of Aaron Clary making fun of journalists reporting about college debt.
Tuition too high. Me so smart college student I am. Republicans in Senate make prices go up. Bad Trump, bad Trump. I need $100,000 a year salary, college educated I am.